Everyone wants to be happy, right? We chase after it, we strive for it, we spend a lot of time and money just trying to unlock the secret of happiness. But here's the thing, happiness isn't something you find in external achievement, possessions, or even fleeting moments of joy. The science of happiness tells us something much deeper, something that often goes against what we have been conditioned to believe. I'm Tyler, and for the past decade, I have been a behavioral coaching consultant helping individuals and organizations better understand themselves and live more fulfilling lives. Over the years, I have gained valuable insight into human behavior through working with a lot of people, and I'm here to share those insights with you. On this channel, my goal is to offer fresh, thoughtful perspectives on everyday challenges to help you lead a more meaningful life. Using real life cases, I will highlight relatable issues and provide practical insight or strategies, making each topic more relevant and impactful. Let's start today's video with a groundbreaking study that reshaped the way we understand happiness. You've probably heard about the Harvard Grant Study, which has been tracking participants over a period of 85 years to understand what truly contributes to long-term happiness and fulfillment. The answer they found wasn't wealth, it wasn't career success, it wasn't even physical health, although that plays a role. What they found was simple: relationships. Meaningful, deep relationships with friends, families, or partners were the most significant predictor of long-term happiness. It's the connection we build with other people that bring us joy, fulfillment, and resilience. Why relationships? It's because as humans, we're hardwired for connection. Our brains are designed to release feel good chemicals like oxytocin when we bond with others. This is why, in moments of stress or pain, having a strong support system can make all the difference. I've worked with a couple of clients who had everything: successful careers, financial stability, recognition, but still felt something was missing. And in almost every case, what was lacking was a sense of real connection. They were chasing after external markers of happiness, but they neglected the emotional richness that comes from shared experiences and close relationships. Here's a key distinction we need to make though. Happiness is not pleasure. Happiness isn't the same as pleasure. We often confuse the two, but they are fundamentally different. Pleasure is short term, it's what we feel when we indulge in a good meal, win an award, or buy something new. Happiness, on the other hand, is more enduring. It's a state of contentment and fulfillment that comes from living in alignment with your values, having purpose, and again, connecting deeply with others. Think of it like this: pleasure is a spark, but happiness is a steady flame. The next piece of happiness puzzle is purpose. Research from positive psychology shows that people who live with a sense of meaning, who feel their lives have purpose, are happier. Individuals who find meaning in life, who feel their actions are connected to something larger than themselves, they tend to report higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. This sense of meaning can come from various sources such as relationships, work, spirituality, or contributing to the greater good. Overall, research consistently shows that living with a sense of purpose is a stronger predictor of long-term happiness and well-being. You see, purpose doesn't have to be grand or world changing. It can be as simple as a positive impact on your family, your community, or your work. It's the feeling that your life contributes to something larger than yourself. Let me share a story about a client I worked with recently. He was a successful executive by every measure, but despite his achievement, he felt a deep sense of emptiness. In our sessions, we uncovered that he had been living his own life according to others' expectations, chasing promotions, financial goals, status markers that didn't really align with what really mattered to him. Through our work together, he realized his true passion was mentoring young professionals. So he shifted his focus from solely climbing a corporate ladder to building meaningful mentorship relationships. And over time, this brought him a deeper sense of fulfillment than any bonus or title ever could. Another powerful tool in the happiness toolkit is gratitude. It might sound simple, but the science behind it is remarkable. Studies show that regularly practicing gratitude can rewire your brain. It strengthens your neural pathway for positive thinking and helps you focus on what is going right in your life instead of dwelling on what is wrong. In fact, one study showed that people who kept a daily gratitude journal for just 3 weeks reported feeling happier, more optimistic, and even experienced physical benefit like improved sleep. So if you want to boost your happiness, start by regularly acknowledging the things you are grateful for, no matter how small they are. So now, how can you apply this knowledge in your everyday life? The first is to nurture your relationships. Make time for people who matter to you. Deepen your connections by being present, listening, and showing genuine care. The next is to seek purpose. Ask yourself, what brings meaning to my life? And find ways to align your actions with that. Whether it's in your career, your hobbies, or your relationships, purpose fuels happiness. Don't forget to practice gratitude. Start small. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Over time, you will notice a shift in how you perceive your life. There's one more concept I want to touch on, which is called hedonic adaptation. It's the idea that we quickly return to a baseline level of happiness, no matter what happens to us, whether we win the lottery or experience a setback. And this is why chasing external achievement rarely leads to lasting happiness. We get a temporary boost, but it doesn't take long for that to wear off. The secret to lasting happiness is to focus on internal factors like relationships, purpose, and gratitude, rather than external rewards. So, what actually makes us happy? According to the science, it's not the wealth, it's not a status, or even pleasure. It's the deep connections we form with others, the sense of purpose we create in our lives, and the gratitude we cultivate along the way. Happiness is less about what happens to you and more about how you choose to engage with life. Focus on what truly matters, and you will find happiness right where you are. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one.